Hey everybody, Lori here from Unique in the Creek. Gonna do some crafting in my jammies. Let's see if I can get you guys up here. And I don't want to hear myself. All right. Hi everybody. How is everybody? Let me know when you come on. Say hi. I'm so full, you guys. We had our first Unique in the Creek Christmas party today. Oh my gosh, I ate so much. Hey Catherine. Hi Carla Taylor. Hi Deborah, Lisa, Glenda. Hi everybody. So I'm going to just do a few little fun things because I'm going to be doing an auction on my wreaths in the next couple days, I think. I got to sell some of this wreath madness that's all around me. It's craziness. So I'm going to, I don't know, maybe just do like an online auction. As soon as, you know, all our orders are all caught up, that way if I have to ship any wreaths out, the warehouse can ship them out for me. Yeah, because I'm not really good at packing wreaths. I usually, when I sell wreaths, I sell them around here. So, but I have some really, really nice wreaths around here that I'd love to go to some good homes. And I'd like to give the proceeds to the Dream Center that helps a lot of less fortunate people here in Hamilton. So I would really love to help them out. And then I think whatever else doesn't sell, I'm just going to go to the different retirement homes that I go around and donate to the retirement homes so they can make their place pretty as well. Because there's some people, it's sad, but there's some people that just don't have anybody at Christmas. So if they could have a Christmas tree on their door or in their room, that would be just lovely. So that is my plan. So I have so many things I want to do before this auction. Santa kit with the face and the with the little hands and feet. So I made a couple bases while I was watching movies yesterday. Mine's not coming back on.
It's back on.
Oh, is it? Maybe it's just my phone.
Yeah. What are you doing with these? You're trying to show people. I keep moving the camera all
Oh,
around.
I'm sorry. To make it.
Oh, it keeps cutting out. What the hell?
Oh, you know what? I bet you Mitchell's watching.
Okay, it's back on again.
They might have to shut the movie off upstairs.
Let's see how it goes.
Alright. Sorry, guys. I think the kids are watching a movie upstairs. I think Mitchell's in his room watching a movie. So I made this wreath base really quick while I was watching the movie. And like I said, I did it on the small flower frame. And I used the small frame because I do have this smaller Santa Claus. Now, if I used the bigger frame, he would probably get a little bit lost. So I'm going to use him. And I have this really cool little sign that I want to use on this too. So he's caught on his leg. But anyways, it just says knock if you have presents. So I'm going to put him, and then he's got little legs and stuff. So what I'm going to do with this one, I'm just going to throw some ribbons on the outsides to decorate it up a little bit. And attach the attachments to it. So it's just, this is going to be just a simple one. And then I'm going to do a ginger girl, which I've been wanting to do for quite a while. I did the base exactly the same. Now, what I'm going to do with this girl, I did it on the flower board. But I did it, even though her kit is quite big, this base is going to be her actual body. So I'm going to put a big, huge bow right in the middle with her hands and her legs, and that's all I'm going to use. And I'm going to put I'm going to make a bow to put up on her head. So this actual base is actually going to be pretty much her body. So I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to try and make a big, huge bow to put in the center with all fun colors. Look at these nice colors. So I did the base in a pink ombre because I just had to get some kind of pink in Christmas. But I have all these fun color ribbons that I want to use in the center of her. So I think actually I might do her first, because all I need to do for her is pretty much make a big huge bow for the center of her belly, and that's all I'm going to add to her besides the attachments. So I'm just going to set her aside. And then Santa, I'm not going to do a bow, but I'm going to do some ribbons on the outside and then the sign in the middle. And for Santa, I got this 4-inch ribbon. I can't see on the, are you on the table?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, are you on the table? Oh, okay. So I got this ribbon. I got all kinds of fun ribbon. I got this Santa ho 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 ribbon, some candy ribbon. I just got this stuff. This is fun. It's got snow, like a fur on the outside. I don't know. I just grabbed a whole bunch of, you know, candy red looking things. So I'm not going too fancy. But like I said, the base, I will do a quick tutorial on how I did the base, because it is really simple. And like I said, I did it while I was watching the movies yesterday. Pretty much don't even have to look down. And I did these on the small flower board. Now you could do the same on the large flower board if you wanted. It'd be totally up to you. So I'm going to use my Pro Bow. Where's your fluff box, honey?
I'm not sure. It's upstairs.
No, is it? Or it might be over there in the mess of the office. Anyways, I'm probably going to need it though.
Okay.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a big bow for the... Oh, and I got this candy. I thought this candy would look cute in the center of the bow. So I'm going to make the bow kind of floppy. So I think I'm going to use maybe... I don't know. I'm not good at deciding this stuff. I don't want to make it too ginormous that it takes over the whole wreath and has a life of its own or anything. I don't know. I think I'm going to use roast C. We'll see. See? Roast C. So I can't read any comments, so what are you doing?
Just figuring out something. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
There isn't really any comments.
Okay. Is there people
Everybody's
on?
just still saying hi.
Oh. Guys, I can't. Maybe if I go out and come back in. I'd like to read the comments. And Margie was just talking to me, and she just taught a bunch of kids how to do wreaths.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they did amazing. I'll post the picture after. There we go. I can see everybody now. Hi, Angela. Hi, y'all. Teresa. Venus. Oh, that's a nice name. Venus. Okay, so I have all these fun pink ribbons. I don't know. Lots of people think that these colors aren't for Christmas. I think it's just fabulous for my gingerbread girl. These dots. How cool is that? Oh yeah, the dogs are going to start. Anyways, are you? Okay, so I think I'm going to do a terry bow for the center of her belly. And I'm going to use this ribbon for the top of her bow, because this is so pretty. And I bought it, always check the clearance aisle at Hobby Lobby. I got this really gorgeous ribbon for $2.50. Same with this stuff. This is that 4-inch stuff. I got 30 feet for $4. Now, I probably bought it in the summer and tossed it to the side, but sparkly at Christmas, yes please. So, here we go. I'm not the greatest bow maker. I actually really suck at bows. I think I'm going to start with this. Maybe start with this one. I don't know. That's striped. Definitely this one. This one and this one go great together. This one, that one, and I was going to do a sheer. I'm using all 2.5 inch. Hey everybody! Hope you guys are doing well. I have a sheer, and then this is sheer as well. Or should I put some of this, some purple? Maybe I'll use this at the beginning. I don't know. I am not good at matching colors up. I don't claim to be the best either, so I'm going to do a terry bow, and I'm going to do my tails. I don't want too big of tails. Like I said, I don't want this bow to have a life of its own on the wreath. So you just go around, finger one right, and then you come around and you squish it in the middle, turn it up. Now you guys have probably seen a million tutorials on how to make bows, so if you've never made a bow before, I am not the one to teach you. There are many, many better ones out there. Even Dave makes better bows than me. But he's so full. Oh my gosh, he made such a glutton of himself at the party. But it was so nice to have, like, it was our first Unique in the Creek Christmas party. It's like, oh, this is like real now. Alright, so there's, I'm going to put this one. No, I don't want this one at the front. I don't like this one at the front. Oh, and this wire sucks. I think I'm going to do maybe this one. No, because her bow is going to be that one. I'll do a sheer one at the front. Sorry, guys. I have no idea what I'm doing here.
Oh, so it's pouring rain out, so that might be part of
I
the
know.
problem, too.
Where did the rain come from? Holy man. I know the sky.
Here, I don't know where you want to put that.
Oh, thank you. Oh, God, these are heavy. Dave's letting me use his fluff box. No, I didn't make the base on the live, Brenda. I made 2 bases yesterday while I was watching a movie. And they're really, really simple. So I will do a quick tutorial on how I made the base. I did use the small flower board just because what I wanted to do with these wreaths, well, the Santa is not very big to begin with. The kit I did buy. So I just wanted to use a small base. And then I wanted to use a small base for the ginger girl because I just want the base to actually be her body. But I'm going to do a tutorial tomorrow quickly on how I made the base because literally it'll be like 5 minutes to show you guys. Okay, so there's that one. And then maybe I'll go with the dots next.
Have me put a handle on that bad boy for you.
What?
The fluff box. Put a handle on the fluff box.
Oh, they should. It's heavy when you passed it over. I should have got you to make the bow, honey. We literally just got in about half an hour ago from our Christmas party. And I thought, well, I was supposed to go live yesterday. I can't be lazy 2 days in a row. So today I spent a lot of time designing for all the personalized digital centers everybody's doing now, which is a great gift, by the way, because you know the person you're giving it to will not have one. I also made up my logo. I made a digital insert for my logo. So after Christmas, I'm going to put a Unique in the Creek wreath on my door. So that'll be pretty cool. That way when people come to my door, because I do still have people local that come and pick it up at my house, like friends and stuff. And they'll be able to show.
Oh, why did you listen? No.
Why?
Get her off, please.
Why?
Just take her off.
Where'd you get it? She got no place to go.
What'd you bring her down for?
Because she wanted to
You
go
can move.
upstairs.
You can move. I have crap all over the place. So quiet. Not you quiet. And I'm going to put this one on as the last one.
How's everybody?
I like the dots. What are you doing, child?
So,
If you knock over the Meebo, you are going to give Dave heart failure.
heart fail?
Heart
Yeah, I know,
failure.
she's freezing. We're having bad weather here, so I don't know if that's doing it or not.
Ask her if is she like really watching the movie or is she just
No, she's really watching
on
it.
her phone?
Yeah, she's really watching it.
Can you go ask Bubba to get off?
Why?
Because our internet is slow enough.
What is it you're making anyway?
I'm making, this is a bow for the center of my gingerbread girl.
Oh my god, can I put that on my door? It looks kind of cute.
Well, it's all going to be all pink, fun color, Lolly.
Oh, never mind.
This is the, Well, no, it's going to be mostly pinks. I ran out of pegs.
I like my elegant.
I have no pegs. Go steal some pegs from Dave.
No.
Here, I'll steal these pegs.
Still pigs from me.
Why?
Because Carolyn says hi, Lola.
Hi, Carolyn. Did you see my nails?
Beautiful. Go ask Bubba if he's... is this like...
I'm so bloated.
If there was going to be a ribbon named after me, I think it would be this one. Because it's pink and sparkly like me. Are you so bloated, lad? Did you eat too much?
Yeah. I literally look like I'm pregnant.
My son ate a burger that had 2 patties on it, a chicken breast, female bacon, which is like Canadian back bacon. I'm not.
Okay, now you... now you're back on.
Sorry, guys. I know we're having a storm. We're always... Are we connected?
You're connected now.
Sorry, guys.
It's bad tonight. Wow.
So, I use wire to put my ribbons in. And then when I'm all done finishing my bow, and like I said, I'm making a terry bow, I pull my ends to make sure everything's in there good. I put a zip tie through the middle, and I put a zip tie on the back. And then I'm going to take this off. I have a little piece of wire here. And I'm just going to slide it over just a little bit over to so it's completely in the center. And then I zip tie the whole thing nice and tight. Because I cannot turn the ribbon or the wire tight enough when I do my bows. So I just find, well, let's face it, I love zip ties for everything. So there's my bow. And I'm going to dovetail the ends.
No, she's using her own Pro Bow, although she's going to use my...
I'm using his fluff box.
my fluff box.
I don't know where his Pro Bow is.
I know where it is.
Where is it? Did you hide it?
It's hiding on you.
Did you for real hide it?
Yeah, you can't use it.
Oh my god. I don't want to use yours. My jacked up one works just fine.
That's good.
So right now, I know you guys are wondering, where is her wreath? Because I'm always making a wreath. But I made my base of my wreath, and I will do a tutorial. But it's so easy and quick to do that it's just easier to do a tutorial, and then I can post it on my YouTube page as a short video. Because YouTube likes when you do these little short videos.
Do they?
Yeah. They give you more notice. Tanya likes when I do the little YouTube videos. The short ones.
Hi, Jeannie.
Hi, Jeannie. Okay, so there is my bow. I don't know if it's going to be big enough for the center of her belly.
Yeah, it's a crummy internet night.
Yeah, it's not the greatest internet night. I'm going to make a bow for the top of her head, but I think I'm just going to do it in the pink. Yeah. So I might use my Pro Bow still. But because I don't want to do a ginormous bow. Probably should just use the... Let me see here. How big it's going to end up being. Now this is just a bow for the top of her head. I just want a simple, plain pink bow. Because it's going to be so cute. All over.
We're getting people from all over.
Oh, that's good. Actually, I think I'll just leave it at 4. Now most people, like I said, most people use wire. You can use wire. My hands are not strong enough to pull the wire. So I always use zip ties. Probably should have used a small zip tie for here. Actually, I'm going to use a small one. This little bow is just going to be for the top of her head. So I'm just going to use this small little 4-inch zip tie for the center. So I keep everything on my Pro Bow till I know that it's zip tied on. And cut it off. And before I zip it tight, I'm just going to move it to the center, and now I'll pull it tight. Probably should have made this one bigger, I'm thinking, but we'll see. And I think Lolly will end up finessing it anyways.
Where did you get the gingerbread girl pleats?
I think I got it either at the Wreath, no, Craft Outlet. I bought all my wreath inserts like in the summer before everybody could scoop them up. So I want mine a girl. So if you wanted a boy, I guess you could put a bow tie. So if you had 2 of these, you could make matching ones and put a bow tie on one and a bow on the head for the other to make a girl one. There. Oh, that's going to be precious. It might be a little bit too big. I don't know. I might have to make another one.
For why?
Because it might be too big.
Oh.
It's cute though.
It's extra.
It's extra. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my base out. Take her face out. Move all my ribbons. So this base, I just used a 10-inch roll of deco mesh. I had this cheap. Now this deco mesh is really pretty. I did get this at Hobby Lobby. And it's really pretty when you don't cut it. So I didn't cut anything in this. There's a zip tie I forgot to cut. I just kind of whipped it all together. And like I said, I will show you a tutorial how to do it tomorrow. I'll put one on YouTube. And it's on the small flower frame. So you can see I just used the outside, the inside, and these. Okay. And now I'm going to put this, so I don't even have to actually put my bow on the fluff box because my frame is actually going to be my fluff box because I am going to...
So I went up and got that for nothing?
Well, I might need it for Santa. We'll see. I'm going to zip tie this right to the board. So her head is going to be right here. Her arms...
Is that a bubble method?
Yes. It's a poof, actually. Yeah, maybe I did need to make the bow bigger. We'll see. So I'm just going to put the bow a little down further than her head. So I'm just looking for my center. And right here is my center holes. So I'm going to just zip tie. I'll flip these over so you guys can see.
Mom said you... Okay, you're back.
You wanted to run up and ask Cree just to pause the movie till
The
I'm done.
movie's over anyway.
No, it's not, isn't it? No, it's not.
Just about over, yeah.
Okay. Bear with me, guys, because I'm really not good at bows and all that jazz.
Do you have a Hello Kitty printout?
Well, Hello Kitty is copyrighted, so no. But if you message me, I can try and do something. Now I do have getting a lot of people messaging me about making digital inserts, and I don't mind doing them. But I have to have a high resolution picture for it to work, because I do have to blow it up. Any picture you send to me, so any picture you send to me, if it's not high resolution, then when I go to blow it up to the size we need, it's going to be blurry. So I kind of had one lady yelling at me because I kept saying I can't do it, and she just didn't understand why I could not make her image. And that's the reason, because if it's not a high quality, high resolution image, it's going to be blurry when I make it the 10.5 inches. So if I can do it, I will. So that's all I'm going to say. Now the images that I do are all high resolution. God, I'm an awful bow maker. I think I need somebody to teach me how to make better bows.
Would you like me to show you how to make a bow?
Yeah, you should have did this bow, actually. And you know what's funny, too? I don't really like doing it's not my forte. I'm not good at matching colors. But this is really pretty. I don't know. You can't really screw this up. All right. Where's the center? Okay, so this is the center of her body. So I'm going to have her arms kind of just right here, and her head up here. Because I know the center is right here because my hanging holes are there.
Let Dave make it.
I know, I should have. So I'm going to put her face on right here. Oh, she's kind of cute, eh? I love these fun colors.
You're doing awesome.
Do you, Jeannie? Thank you. But I do know my indifferences, so. And I say a million times, I'm not fit between two doors. That's another thing I wanted to make sure. Okay, so her head, when you get these attachments, usually the headpiece has 3 wires.
Are you?
So I'm finding my center hole right here. So this is, these 2 holes right there is my exact center.
Are you able to do the personalized names in any other colors?
Well, I don't want to get into too many colors because then I'm going to screw up and lose track. I'm doing quite a few a day as it is, so I can... Right now I'm going to say no. It's just, I'm too busy. I can change the background. Some of you don't like the grayish background and have asked me to do more of a light wood colored background, and that's okay, but I don't want to get into all kinds of colors because I'm just too busy right now. In the new year will be a little different story when I have some time. Okay, now I'm just going to go through here and pretty much wherever the wire falls, there's going to be 2 holes. So there's the top one. Have it totally centered. What, hon?
Jeannie actually makes petals of her trees now.
Makes what, honey?
Petals.
Petals? Like, what do you mean petals?
I don't know, I'm free what she said.
Oh. Okay, so I know she's centered, her head's centered. So the 3. My daughter, who has anxiety just as bad as I do, my oldest, is over watching, her and Lolly are watching the Meg. And she's screaming up there like I do. Oh, this is going to be so cute. But I do think maybe not. Maybe I will have to use a different color bow, though. I don't want it too matchy-matchy. Okay, arms. Not that I knew Gingerbread had arms, but I'm just going to put her arms. Flip it over. And I think her arms could probably go here. So this is my center. Her arms here and here. So with the boards, it's pretty easy to line everything up. And then you just find those 2 holes, and then you stick the wire through it. Which ones did I stick? Oh, right here. Oh my god, I'm still so full. Now, I'm not sure if the white is supposed to go on the outside, like the icing. Yeah, I think the outside of his arm, her arm. Let me see, I might have to move her arm up. Let me put her leg on, see too. If we're proportional, because I just want the wreath to actually be her body.
Did you decide to do an auction, Lori?
Yes, I'm going to do one. I'm not sure which day. I'm trying to get as many of these finished as I can. I have still have a rose gold poinsettia I want to do. What else? There was a couple other things I wanted to get done before the auction. And all the money, with the proceeds, are going to go to the Dream Center here in Hamilton. Okay. So I'm just putting one leg and one arm on just to make sure I have the proportions correct of where to put each thing. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Yeah, see, I think her arm needs to come up, but her leg is fine. So this is the wreath kit. So you can, I decided to make the actual wreath, so that's why I made a small wreath, because I decided to make the wreath her body. I'm going to flip her over, so her leg goes there, so her other one would go there, and I just keep making sure my middle's lined up, all the holes are lined up, that way everything is in balance. So you pretty much can't go wrong with making these with our board because, well, if you just line everything up across from each other, but I think my arms have to go, where did I put my arm? So her legs are perfect there. I think her arm needs to go up just a little bit higher. Look at me, I'm standing wreathing. I never stand wreathing.
Is that the small flower board you use?
Yes, it is. I'm using the small one because I just wanted the actual wreath to be her body. There, that's better. Oh, look how cute, honey! Oh my god!
So cute!
It's so cute! He hates when I do that.
Since you're moving the arm, turn it over so white trim shows.
Yeah, but isn't the white trim supposed to be the outside of her? Let me see. Ah, okay. That'll work. Gotcha. See, that's what you guys are here for. That's why I do these on live all the time, because much easier. To have second opinions or third and 100. So like I said, if you make a whole bunch of, if you buy these wreath enhancement kits or whatever, you could just crank out a whole bunch of bases and just put them aside. That's what I was doing yesterday while I was watching a movie. So I was really working even though I was watching a movie.
Michelle's here.
Hi, Michelle. Turn this in. And then I'm going to add a bow to her head and stick a fork in her. She is done. So. All right, let's see. Twist it up. Okay, before I commit to anything, let's make sure she's all proportional. I wish I made just a slightly bigger bow, but eh. Oh, She is just adorbs.
Sandra, what is that mesh?
This is just an ombre mesh, the cheap ombre mesh from Hobby Lobby. I like using it when I don't have to cut it. So since I was doing the poof method with her, and I think I used about a half a roll.
And Nancy, yes, it is the small board.
Yes, this is the small flower board. Now, if I was going to add a sign and everything else with her, I would have used the larger one. But because I just wanted to have the wreath as her.
Okay, you're back on.
Am I?
Use 9-inch poofs.
Yeah. I made the poofs. I will do the tutorial on how I made the base. I'll do it in the morning or in the afternoon, sometime tomorrow. It's very, very basic and easy. Okay. So I'm just going to hot glue her bow on the top of her head. But first I'm going to twist these because they're all in the right spots.
Jean is in Florida with Mickey. Talk about tea.
I know. My sister-in-law, my brother, they called. When did they call, honey? Yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, they called yesterday because they've been in Florida for, I think, 10 days. So they called to rub it in that they were going to the Swan thing for dinner. And then they were going to the magical Christmas party the next day. How rude is that? So I am going to hot glue right over this wire so nobody gets poked. And for some reason, these wires, I'm going to have to put some glue on there. The wire slides out when I don't think it's supposed to. But hey.
There till Thursday.
Who is?
Gina. She's leaving Thursday.
Oh. Well, I hope my sister-in-law takes pictures since she's going to the Magic Kingdom Christmas party. And just had to, FaceTime me to tell me.
Wonder if you can get Raggedy Ann and Andy for kids' rooms.
They're still out there?
I guess so.
Okay, so I'm going to put some hot glue just on the, at the top of the legs here. It keeps wanting to slide off the wire. I don't know if that's how it's made, but I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue so it doesn't slide down. And then I'm going to put hot glue on the wire part, so nobody gets poked. Okay.
Small board and where'd you get the gingerbread at?
I think I got the gingerbread at Craft Outlet.
And
Probably sold out by now. I got mine in the summer.
And it's the small board.
It's our small flower board. Now, our small flower board will be plastic by spring. So, start planting your flowers and... Oh, shoot. That wasn't supposed to happen. I cut it too short and then I cut the wire. Where is my needle nose pliers when you need them? In the months, all my junk. Not really junk, stuff. They don't make these wires very easy to manipulate. Good Lord. Alright. Yay, salvaged. Holy cramoly. You're awfully quiet, honey. Are you still full from dinner?
I am. I stuffed myself.
Are you like
It
in a
was brutal.
comatose?
I ate that thing and I had I had.
Oh my God! Listen to his burger. It was good. It was disgusting looking though.
It was a burger, but instead of a bun, they used 2 grilled cheese sandwiches.
So it was a grilled cheese sandwich, big huge burger patty, like the real meat, and then another grilled cheese sandwich on top. That was his burger.
With sauteed onions.
With sauteed onions. It was like a heart attack on a plate, like literally.
And I'm so full.
And he had mashed potato and gravy. And he had garlic bread with cheese. And he had onion rings.
Yeah, I'm ready for a food.
And then he took dessert to go home.
Yes, make sure you say that. I brought it home. I haven't eaten that yet.
No, he ordered a big piece of chocolate cake to bring home. I'm like, are you kidding me? But I will help him with that. I had pierogies.
It was good, Carolyn. It was just a lot of food.
It was a lot. I had a bite. It was, I have to admit, it was pretty good. It was what it tastes like. If you can imagine, grilled cheese sandwich with a hamburger patty in between. That's what it was. See, this wire they use for the head. They should use it for the...
Lori, where'd you get the kit?
I think I got it at Craft Outlet. But check Craft Outlet, check Trendy Tree, and check the Wreath shop. I don't know if they'll be sold out because of the season. There we go.
Yeah, well, over there I was mentioning, I'm surprised they don't have an ambulance parked out front for heart attack.
And they give you such huge portions. So I'm just putting hot glue on the ends of these wires so nobody gets hurt by them. I don't know how else you guys do it.
It was a place called Burger Barn.
It's called Burger Barn. And it's like, oh my God, the food is just unreal. And I actually met one of my customers who lives near there and dropped off an order. She came and met me there and dropped off an order.
Trendy Tree still had them last week.
Oh, there you go. Check Trendy Tree. Okay, I'm just going to let the glue dry. Make sure it dries well because it's I don't want anybody getting poked.
What did Bubba had? He had a hamburger. Oh, you already said that, didn't you?
Yeah, Bubba had, it was on a brioche bun. It had a patty, so a big hamburger patty with cheese, a chicken breast, another hamburger patty, and what else did it have? Oh, pea-meal bacon, which is Canadian back bacon, and I think it had like lettuce and tomato and onions and everything else on it. I took a picture of him trying to fit it in his mouth. I cannot believe the child ate the whole thing. He ate his fries too, didn't he?
He ate them. Then he came home and had his piece of cake.
And then he came home and had a piece of cake. Like, I almost died.
Where did you get the colorful ribbon?
You know what? I have no idea. I'm a ribbon hoarder. And if I see it sparkly and colorful, I just grab it. So, more than likely, AC Moore or something. I don't usually normally use these colors at Christmas, but because I was doing Ginger Girl, I thought she would look so cute. Now, if you were doing a boy, you could do the boy in the blue ombre and put a big blue bow tie or something.
Jesus.
What?
There's a restaurant in Vegas and you order your burgers as single bypass, double bypass, or triple bypass.
Well, that's what this
burger.
should be. No word of a lie. I think everybody was like completely stuffed.
Oh, yeah.
There was so much food. She looks like, oh, maybe up here. She looks like one of those little cheerleader girls.
What's a ribbon board? What? Oh, she's asking somebody else.
Oh. Okay. Now I just have to put her bow, guys. Help me here. Right here.
You sure you want to do that? You asked that with the bird there the other night. And you...
I know. And then I got a million. You know what? I'm committing. I'm just committing. So I'm just hot gluing the bow on. Listen to the Cree upstairs. Oh my God. So I just put a little bit of hot glue on her bow.
I used to say my kids had hollow legs growing up. Stand up, shake a leg, and eat more.
My kid, he's 20. How old is he now? 22? 21. She's a cheerleader, Gingerbread. She actually turned out really cute. Wait till Ollie sees
Well,
her.
he sat there for a minute, and he says, okay, I think my second
I think
stomach...
his eyes, I was sitting across from him, I really think his eyes were rolling the back of his head when he was eating that. Like, I thought he was, like,
then he said, I think my second stomach is kicking in.
Yeah.
He had another bite or two.
Cree didn't even hardly touch her food. Is the movie over?
Yeah.
How was it, Cree? Wasn't the end dumb? A little bit dumb, though?
The whole movie was kind of...
I thought it was a not bad movie. Maybe just because I was, like, just jonesing to watch, just sit and watch movies. So it didn't matter what movie it was.
You used your bow dabra.
No, I used my Pro Bow for the bow in the front, in the center here.
What was your mom asking?
Oh. No, Mom, I don't know how to use the bow dabra. You'll have to teach me. My mom got a bow dabra.
Did she?
Yeah. Okay. I think she is done. Look how cute, Cree. Ready?
Yeah, that's cute.
Isn't that cute? The gingerbread girl. You love gingerbreads. Oh my God! Wait till Lolly sees.
Put it up there.
Can you
so
put it up?
Yeah.
So there's my
Well,
ginger.
me in the picture. I don't want me in the picture.
Oh.
There we go.
There's our gingerbread girl. So I used this small flower frame. I didn't use all the holes. I used pretty much about a half a roll of 10-inch deco mesh. Okay, I made a big bow. And then I just added her hands, her feet, her legs, and I made a bow for her head. Very, very easy to do. Like literally, I'll show you guys the tutorial tomorrow how to do these wreath bases I did, because they really are easy, so easy. Like I didn't hardly even look down when I was making it. Oh my God, this is so cute. So I will probably, if Lolly doesn't steal this, I'm going to probably auction this off too. Trying to get as much stuff as I can get done. And maybe our auction, when day could we do our auction? We've been helping at the warehouse because we have so many orders, and so we've been trying to help down there too. So I think we're near the end of the orders. So once we're finished with all the sale orders, I will do an auction, and I'll actually sign the boards. If you order one of the wreaths, I will actually sign the board, and you never know. One day it might be worth money. Who knows? But anyways, there's Ginger Girl. I love her.
Where did you get her at? Craft Outlet, but somebody said they have them at Trendy Tree.
Okay, yeah, they might have them at Trendy Tree. So tell them Lori sent you. And they might have them at the Wreath Shop, or they might still have them at Craft Outlet. I don't know. But she was really, really simple to make. Okay, and there's the back of her. So if you are going to make one and you do sell it, make sure you put your logo. I'm going to do a tutorial in the new year on how to make sticker logos from Vistaprint and everything. So you guys, because you guys should be putting some kind of stamp or sticker on your work when you're selling them.
In a little bit late, Jan.
Who's that, Jan?
Yeah.
Jan, you missed. Look what I made. Look how cute she is. And you missed it. Too bad.
So sad.
Too bad, so sad. All right, now I'm going to do Santa.
Oh, you're doing another one?
Yeah.
Oh, double header tonight.
Double header. Now, Santa, I'm not doing a bow, because Santa is going to have a sign. Now, I have no idea where I got this attachment set thing. That's the problem when I order stuff so early. Okay, so this wreath enhancement kit is really, it's kind of tiny. I probably didn't pay much for it. More than likely I got it at Craft Outlet. So I just made a small wreath base. So I'm going to put Santa here. And then I got this cute little sign. It says knock if you have presents. So I'll put his hands like that. I'll put his legs down somewhere around here. And I'm going to put some ribbons in him since I'm not doing a bow. So I went through my ribbon stash. So, and this is the base, made the exact same as the Gingerbread Girl. Proof methods, this one is red snowball mesh. And it's 10 inches. Don't use the 21 inch for this. You're just wasting your money. You don't need it. Now I went through my ribbon stash and I got some fun ribbons. I got candies. I'm going to kind of keep it red and white, sort of.
Okay, you get the board from Unique in the Creek, which is pinned at the bottom there.
What? Sorry, guys.
Okay, get the board from Unique in the Creek, which I pinned at the bottom.
Shut up, the Android box. That's our intercom system.
You get the board from Unique in the Creek, which is pinned at the bottom. And the gingerbread was from...
I think the gingerbread is Trendy Tree, or somebody said Trendy Tree might have them still. Trendy Tree, or I got mine at Craft Outlet, but that was in the summer. So I'm going to do ribbon pieces with Santa. So maybe this with this. I had another ribbon here. I think I might throw some of this fun, sparkly, ginormous ribbon. It's like 4 inches. Honey, can you grab me those ribbons that fell there?
Got the same system.
Oh, I forgot I had this candy. Oh, she doesn't need a candy. Let's see. Nah. Plus, I don't even have any red and white in there. Thank you. So I got this ho 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 sign, which when I bought this, I was going to do a big Santa belly, which I think I might still do because this is a little bit big for this
Hey,
wreath.
what happened to Santa Claus?
I'm doing Santa.
Oh, I looked at the computer screen and I seen the gingerbread back.
Oh no, I brought her back because I forgot to put the candy in. Okay, so where's my top? So locate your hanging holes right here. Now normally I would do this on the large frame if I had the big Santa wreath enhancement kit, but this Santa is kind of small. So if I did the big one, he would look very unproportioned. Alright, so I got my hanging on there. So I am going to do,
Yeah. We're back.
You might want to, Cree, I bet you did not shut the Android off. Okay, I cut this at 10 inches. I just want to see if it's going to be too big, too small. No, I think 10 inches might work just fine. We don't want too much because we're going to put a sign in the center. Yeah, I think. So, how many am I going to do? His head is going to go right here. His arms right here. His legs here. Why didn't I put any there? So I'm going to do every other outside. So that would be 8. So I'm going to do 4. I'll do my outside first. I'll do 4 of these. So I'm just... It's like everybody's craft room, like total chaos like mine. Like mine is like... And mine is the whole basement. And there is crap everywhere.
Yeah, mine keeps cutting out too.
It might be Facebook tonight.
I don't know. It's terrible.
Unfortunately, when you're doing lives, there's really nothing.
She's doing she's doing a tutorial for the,
I'm using the small flower board.
she's doing the, oh, you're doing it tomorrow because...
Yeah, I'll do the actual body part of what I did with these guys tomorrow.
She didn't do it in the live tonight, so you didn't miss it.
No. I made these bodies while I was watching movies yesterday. Because I cannot just sit and watch movies because, you know, that's just how I'm made. I did go through one whole movie without making something.
Trendy Tree has 18 gingerbread left.
There you go. Trendy Tree has lots left. Tell them I said hi. They had a sale. They might have a sale still. You guys check out. I know they had a sale going on. I don't know if it's still going though. I'm going to cut this. going to do every other outside one.
You looked very comfortable yesterday.
Oh, I was. It was nice. I don't actually do that often. But like I said, the kids were out. Well, Lauren and Kristen went to see The Grinch. They didn't like it. I don't know if anybody else has seen it. And my scissors just died. Houston, we have a problem. I didn't charge my scissors. And Bubba was out. Dave, I don't know, Dave was somewhere, and I just was laying on the couch and like, oh my gosh. And I was, honestly, I was going to go downstairs and do a live, and I thought, oh, this is just way too cozy. Okay, I've deactivated my rotary cutter.
Okay, Nancy James just watched the mix and didn't need his Xanax.
Oh, see, I don't like things that jump out at me. I scream like bloody murder. Dave really thinks one day that the cops are going to come.
I'm sorry about this. Yeah, because she doesn't just let out a little scream.
Yeah, it's like a curdling.
It's a long, drawn-out scream.
This is why I don't go to the movie theaters either, because I really am a freak.
They're electric scissors, Marie.
They died.
Oh, she's just wondering what the tool was.
Oh, it was. I use electric scissors all the time. Yeah, so I do this like curdling scream, and it's like I can't even help it. It's not like I can even control it or actually stop it. Like.
And just because the next question is the electric scissors you can get on Amazon.
Yeah, I really need to get some affiliates. Now, make sure you get the ones that look like this. One lady sent me a picture, and hers looked, I don't know what they were. They actually look like a electric rotary cutter. Like, seriously. So if you're looking to get electric scissors, get ones that look like this. And I would tell you the brand on this one, but there is no brand. So, and they're like really old.
And for anybody that's new to this, yes, she is saying rotary.
Why do you make fun? That's how you're supposed to say it.
Yeah.
I can't say it any other way. Although I was watching Michelle this morning and she said other or something with the R in it. I was so very proud of her. I was so very proud of you, Grasshopper.
Laura, you don't have the pre-made character boards anymore?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are they sold out on the thing? I can only keep up with so much. So much.
Suzanne, are they sold out?
Because I'm actually Mod Podging them myself, people.
Michelle spelled it out for you. R-O-T-A-R-Y.
Well, I can read it properly.
I know, that's what you said. That's why. She spelled it out so you can read it.
Rotary. See, it just does, it needs 2 syllables. It needs 3 syllables, I mean.
She can't find them on your site.
Oh, then it might have went down to 0 because I Mod Podge a whole bunch of them at one time. And then I'll put that amount in stock. You guys, I'm telling you, we've sold so many items, which is absolutely great. But because this is our first year, we didn't know what to expect at all.
Yes, the site has changed.
Yeah, Tanya's been working on it. We are always constantly working on stuff.
So what if she wants one? Does she?
No, I'll put it. I'll have to go when I'm finished the live. I'll have to go on the website and check out the stock.
There you go. So that's it, Suzanne. Check probably in the morning.
Yeah, because that would mean I'd have to make more Santas. Like I have to order more prints and Mod Podge more. I didn't realize that.
What are those things on the barbecue? You know, where you put a chicken on and it turns. What's that called?
That's like the rotary thing.
Yeah, what's it called?
Shut up!
No, I'm just curious.
It's a rotary.
No, it's not a rotary. What's it called?
Rotary. Rotisserie. Oh, you're a jerk.
It's not me.
You did that on purpose.
No, Nancy James did it.
Nancy, I thought you were my friend. Isn't it a rotisserie? Is it? You guys make fun of me.
Michelle's laughing at you. You can't even read it.
Well,
Rotisserie.
Michelle shouldn't speak because she can't speak proper English either.
Nancy James says, "How did I know she would say that?"
Nancy!
Oh, that was good.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a zip tie. And now you can put your ribbons in with the poofs if you want. But I find if you put it over top of your poofs, it sits up higher. And you can see the ribbon. It doesn't get lost. And you don't have to use as much ribbon. Because, like, let's face it, zip ties are like, what, a penny, a couple cents of a zip tie. I really need to find my needle nose pliers. Okay, I could have probably went longer on the ribbons. I don't know.
No, Mrs. Monkey, you say some words funny. She says a lot of words
She
funny.
says a lot of words funny. Anything that has an R on the end. So. But it's funny, you guys laugh at me, but I can't hear how you guys spoke.
Yeah.
So I'm going to skip this one. I'm going to go to this one, and I'm going to use the 3 here. So I'm just putting them. Take a zip tie. So I use this one. I'm going to skip this one. I'm going to go through this one. So you can pre-count how many ribbons you're going to use, and they'll all be equal for our OCD friends.
I speak Pittsburghese.
Pittsburghese? That's a thing.
That's Nancy.
Oh, Nancy. So I'm just going to put them in, and then once I've zip tied them in all the way around, I will just move them.
Barbara says you have talked to me. I'm the one with the southern accent. Yes, she's...
I love the southern accent. I love Michelle's accent. She just says words funny.
Yes, Kim, she used wire-edged ribbon.
Yes, I always use wire edge ribbon. Okay, so I put it this one, I'm skipping this one, and I'm going to this one. And this is the small flower board. And I use the small one because my Santa is just a little tiny fella. He's not a very big wreath kit. And I didn't know that when I bought him, because when I did get it, I remember thinking to myself, what the heck am I going to do with this little thing? And then when I was going through my tickle closet,
Yeah. Let's go to the tickle closet.
I remember I seen him, and I seen my little sign that says knock if you have presents, and I'm like, oh, perfect.
You dropped a whole ribbon on the floor.
Oh, did I? Thank you.
And what size poof did you use?
Ah!
That's
Michelle, how did you use 4-inch ribbon? It's retarded. No wonder you were not liking it this morning. It's hard to work with.
Jan.
What's Jan saying?
Well, first of all, Michelle wants to know what size poofs did you use.
9 inches.
And then Jan says, every time a bell rings, Lori makes a sale.
Well, after our sale, we didn't have very many of those.
Oh, there you go. Jeannie just ordered 2 gingerbreads from Trendy Tree.
Did you tell them I sent you?
Why? What's that going to make do?
Nothing.
What?
Just so I can say hi. Yeah, the gingerbread turned out really cute, and it's really easy, guys. Make a really nice big bow, do some poofs, stick the bow in the center, and stick a fork in it, you're done. See, I watched too much Judge Judy when I was...
Not Judge Judy, that's... You got that Oprah voice, but you never watched Oprah.
I used to watch Oprah. Judge Judy always says, stick a fork in it, I'm done. No, that was Judge Leon from People's Court. I know my Judge shows. That's all I watched when I was on bed rest. Judge everything. It was addicting. One of the reasons why I had to figure out what else I'm going to do with my life, because it was literally wasting away. I keep dropping all my friggin' ribbons.
You got anger issues.
I have anger issues. So I'm skipping this one. I'm going to go to this one. Then I'll put a few here, and then I'm going to, well, maybe I'll put a few in after I put the Santa on. Then I'm going to eat Dave's chocolate cake.
You're not eating my
Oh,
chocolate
yes,
cake.
I am.
No, because I can't eat it yet.
Let's eat it like we do with a McCain cake. We'll go eat it in bed with 2 spoons, lovey.
These toilets are going to take a punishing tomorrow.
Oh. Did you buy toilet paper today?
I did.
Did you?
Getting kind of intimate on the live here. Aren't
Oh, I've taken my bra off. A little bit of toilet paper is not going to chase anybody away.
We'll see how the viewership goes down.
With my toilet paper. Everybody uses toilet paper. It's not like it's a bad word.
I know, but they don't talk about it on a live.
Well, I do. You were just talking about how you're going to violate the toilet.
No, everybody is going to. It's going to be...
Not me. I didn't make a pig of myself like you guys.
Oh, man.
I didn't even finish. I had 6 pierogies and I didn't even finish them. I brought half of them home. Okay, I'm skipping this one and going to this one. Now you guys can use pipe cleaners, and you would use it like a work wreath. So you can put your pipe cleaners in, and you can just twist them like a work wreath.
Pauline says, God, I love watching you guys so down to earth. Why? Because we talk about our
Yeah.
toilet habits after our big meals.
Oh yeah, there's sometimes I'll be in the washroom and I'll send Dave a picture. Look what just came out of me. How is that possible?
Really?
Honey, it's a fact. It's a fact of nature. We all do it. Everybody does it. Don't you tell me you haven't admired one before.
Why don't you
Like,
just
how
post-
did
why don't
that
you
come
just
out?
post the pictures on Unique in the Creek for everybody to see.
Well, no, I wouldn't go that far.
Barbara, I want cake. I'm hungry.
Oh, he got this double chocolate fudge thing. And of course, I was too full to even think about cake, so I didn't bother. I should have took a piece home.
She says, oh my God, y'all ain't right.
I know. We know we're not right. Honey, I need my ribbon.
Oh,
I lost one. I lose the candy.
yeah, Jeannie. Jeannie knows how to laugh.
I know. It's all in fun, guys. I'm a little bit not right, but that's okay.
None of the regular cake? Wait, no, we don't have
No, we don't have no
McCain cake.
McCain cake. I have to go grocery shopping. So I just cut my ribbons at 10 inches. Probably should have done a little longer, but I didn't want the ribbons to overtake Santa. And I really don't like this 4-inch ribbon. This is the first time I used it. I watched Michelle use it, and then I seen it in my ribbon collection. I'm like, oh.
She said something about a lot of cussing, so
Yeah,
she used it, so.
it's hard to use. It scrunches funny. But this one's really pretty with the metallic dots on it.
Metallica?
Metallica dots. So I will fluff all my ribbons out once they're all in there and everything. And right now you can see the board. You won't see the board when I'm done. So now I should have these 3 left and we're good. She is mighty cute. There's just so many things you can do. I can't wait. I'm actually really looking forward to this flower season. I gotta figure out a new flower. A new breakthrough flower.
I think you should do...
Tulip?
Huh?
A tulip?
No.
Well, I got a daffodil, a daisy, rose, gerbera,
I think you should do a peony.
a peony? Yeah, that would probably be easy to do. That would be kind of like,
You think so?
yeah. I think it would be
I don't
kind of
know.
like, it wouldn't be a cut method flower, the peony. I have to stare at the picture. That's how I come up with all my creations. I just stare at things and play with it. This one ribbon is really stiff. Okay, I'll crank them open a little bit. So I'm going to put, before I add any more and start opening everything, I'm going to put my Santa and everything
This is
on.
what makes you all by the little things you say and do. Thank you, Sandra.
Aw.
A dahlia.
A what?
A dahlia.
Okay, so
Flower.
Santa.
Dahlia.
Oh, a dahlia.
Dahlia. Dahlia. Whatever. God, my cat keeps attacking my head. That's Michelle. How about a hydrangea? Now you're
Maybe there's a
suggesting-
lizard in your hair, and you don't even know it. Honey, she was taking garland off.
Yeah.
Hydrangea is like the zinnia.
And a carnation.
If you guys go Yeah, the carnation's easy. If you guys go on my YouTube channel and look up the zinnia, it almost looks like a hydrangea. I did a peach colored.
Marigold. Oh, I'm getting all kinds of suggestions. Marigold.
Mary.
I can't say Mary without thinking.
Mary.
I can't.
What movie is that?
It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mary.
Mary. We watched Christmas Vacation again yesterday. I think I've watched it. Okay, that has got to be the movie I've watched the most in my whole entire life. I know almost every word. We've already watched it probably about 3 times this season already. And then we do our Christmas Eve watching of it every year. So they get to everybody opens their Christmas Eve box, and we drink out of moose mugs and wear our matching jammies.
Brutal.
This year's jammies are epic. I got them at Disney.com. So can you guys guess what they are?
Really?
I showed Dave. Dave's seen them already. He's like, do we really have to wear those? And then I showed him what I was going to buy. And it's like, so be thankful that this is what you are wearing. I think the kids will like them.
I posted yesterday. It's the anniversary debut from 1989. Really, it's been that long?
What is?
Christmas Vacation.
Oh, oh my God, I love that movie.
89.
That's one of those movies I will never ever
30
get
years.
sick of it. And then you see Russ and you think, okay, and you see him on Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
So weird. Okay.
See, my favorite of the vacation movies is still Vegas Vacation.
Yeah, he loves Vegas Vacation.
I love Vegas Vacation.
So this is just a little small Santa guy. He does have little tiny short legs. He must be Hungarian.
Must be a Dave.
Must be a Dave guy.
That's what she means by it must be Hungarian.
Yeah, Dave's got little Hungarian legs.
I told you why. That's why they ride the short horses.
His beard is kind of long. There we go. So, actually, I don't have to put too much more ribbons on here. Where's his little mitts? You guys can't see how... Oh my God, he lost a leg, honey. He's disabled. See if I put his... I'm going to put his... See if I put his hands here.
Yeah,
Awkward to work
Jan.
with this guy because he is little.
Can you tell me where to buy some damn bait?
At the dam.
Going to the dam to get the damn bait to catch the damn fish.
The damn worms.
So I said when we were going on the cruise.
Hold on, I gotta turn him around.
I says I gotta get a fishing pole and get you to take a picture of me.
I know. His very first. Oh man, why do they put these little hook things on? His very first cruise, he wanted to bring he didn't really know what a cruise ship looked like. He wanted to bring a fishing rod and fish off the end of the boat.
I was joking.
No, you were gonna.
I was joking.
I think you were true. I think you were true story. You were gonna.
That dumb.
Oh, I'm not too sure. So I'm just trying to get his proportion here because he's kind of a little guy, but he's perfect for this little wreath. Okay, let's see. His hands go there. So if I put his hands right there, I'm losing all my stuff. Honey, you're going to have to grab his legs fell off. Oh, this is just, what a mess. This is craziness.
Reverse the mitt.
Again, yes, I do all the time.
I think you got people watching out for you.
No.
Thumbs up, Lori.
God, I'm dumb. Where'd my sign go? I can't. Did it fall too?
I don't know.
Come on.
Here's the leg.
There's 2 legs. Where's the other leg? Here's the other leg. Now I have to find the sign. Oh, I'm getting this here. Hee. Knock if you have presents.
Okay, is that all I'm picking up?
Yes.
Oh, here's a whole ribbon. I don't know if you need that.
Oh. Probably.
Oh.
All right. Thumbs up.
Hi, Butch.
Look at me. I have to actually look. So if I'm holding this sign, My thumbs are like here.
The thumbs are towards the head. What is wrong with you?
There's something wrong with me.
Yes, tomorrow Danielle is doing a tutorial tomorrow. Are you doing a live or just doing a tutorial?
I'll probably just do a tutorial and I'll post it.
You're brutal.
Oh my god, I am so dumb sometimes. I really am. But at least I know it.
No, you don't. You were doing it. Everybody told you to do it.
No, I would have figured it out afterwards.
After it was all put together.
Yeah. See, I just turned them. All right. Everybody's got something to say, but they're not making it. I'm making it.
How much did you drink?
I didn't
She
have
didn't
any.
drink nothing.
I tell you guys, I don't really only drink when I'm doing my lives.
And she didn't drink nothing tonight.
Nope, I had iced tea.
Dave, get with the program. It's a tutorial. I know. I never know what she's doing. Like yesterday when we were watching the movie, everybody that came on,
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea she was going to do a live.
Well, you looked so cute with the dog there.
And then what'd she do? She goes, "Oh, here's Lady. Look at Lady." And then she points the camera right to my crotch. Like,
Well,
what
the
is
lady was
going
lying
on?
there.
Yeah, but you don't do that to me when I don't know what's going on.
Why? I thought it was funny.
I know you
Everybody
did.
thought it was funny.
Oh my goodness.
You just never know when I'm around. Make sure you're always camera ready. That'll teach you.
No, I didn't spike her iced tea. I know
No.
better.
I'm just like this all the time.
It's for dinner and I'm so thirsty now.
All right. So it's... Knocking you up presents. Where did his teeny tiny legs? Look at these got little Dave legs. Little tiny Dave legs.
I'm cursed with these short legs.
Dave's got these little short Hungarian legs.
You know what? It was terrible when I was in school and they used to make us run cross country. Because my little legs couldn't keep up with everybody. They're built for...
So you had to pump a little faster, eh, honey? Oh, what am I doing? Why am I going backwards?
Because, you know what? I had to... My legs are made for power, not speed.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean?
Well, your whole body is like that.
What?
You've got Popeye arms.
I know, but...
Okay, so my center, so I need my leg here and a leg here, but I was doing it from the wrong way. So, now, does the leg go out this way?
Toes up, Lord, toes up.
Toes up. I want his legs to go under the mesh. So it doesn't look retarded.
I don't think you're allowed to say that.
Why? There's so many things you're not allowed to say these days. Good God.
Know. No, so stop saying them.
What was today? What were you telling me today?
Oh, there's two of them. It's the one radio station doesn't do "Baby It's Cold Outside" anymore.
Oh yeah, the songs. We were talking about songs.
But
like
the
they're
other one
racist
was-
now and stuff. It's
No,
like,
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
oh yes, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. They're trying to ban. How come they were trying to ban it?
They're just making... Well, they probably will try eventually, but...
Yeah, that's why I said to Lolly, make sure she gets a copy of the movie because by the time she has kids, it's no longer going to be there.
I don't know. If Rudolph had problems before, he certainly does now.
But I don't understand. In the end, he plays with everybody.
I don't know.
Nobody discriminated against him. They're all his friends. Can you believe this these days?
I was giving Monkey his vitamins, and all I hear across the room is crotch. What the heck did I miss?
You just missed Dave's crotch. The dog and Dave's crotch.
Oh,
Okay.
I forget. There was a big list of things that
Did I just do this wrong?
Rudolph offends.
Oh yeah, I did it wrong. What else is new? Yeah, there was this, where was it, on Facebook?
No.
He's reading me this list and I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, come on. I am, I'm going to go buy the movie so my great-grandkids can actually see it.
Can
'Cause
you actually...
well, I don't know if they're going to have DVD players. or what, but
Did you have a good supper tonight? Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
have
we
a good
did.
Supper tonight.
it was so good. Is Deb Barry on here yet?
She just said, "Did you have a good
Oh!
supper tonight?"
It was delish. Deb, Mitchell had the barnyard burger. The one that's like $24. And he ate the whole thing. We were like in awe. I think he did it because Tammy said, I bet you can't eat that thing. He probably,
Hold my beer. Oh. I can't believe I ate that thing that I ate. That's going to take a while to get through my system. Big cheese blockage in my system right now.
oh, never mind. You ate how much garlic bread too? Like seriously, honey?
How much garlic bread?
You ate
I didn't
garlic
eat that
bread?
much. I had
Yeah,
a couple
you
pieces
did.
of garlic bread and some onion rings.
All right. We're all symmetrical again. I gotta move his
Her
hand.
grandson ate one too.
Really? That thing is huge. Oh, my ribbons are all a hot mess here.
That's right, Lisa. There isn't much these days. Oh, video interrupted. See, they heard me saying offend. There, we're back.
Probably Facebook
Yeah.
moderating us.
Moderating?
Moderating. Is that not a word either?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, then why you say and have face and look at me like funny?
I don't know.
All right, let's
Why are
put
we
his...
frozen?
I don't know, but I'm almost done. So I'm just going to zip tie, lift his beard. Ah! Close the door! It's cold!
It's alright.
It's alright. I'm just zip tying the sign. So I'm going to find, I got 2 holes here.
Close the door, it's cold. Sorry, it's alright.
I'll flip it over and you guys can see what holes I'm just using the 2 middle holes. There we go. Zip tie that sign on there. Okay.
Somebody must be live tonight.
Oh, there is so many people live. That's
Yeah, I
okay.
know, there's a lot of lives these days.
That's okay.
Either that or we just offended everybody. I'll leave.
Why do you say that all the time?
Because it's funny.
Oh, God. These wires are really, really tough. I'm breaking a sweat. Okay.
Why don't you take your shirt off?
What?
Because you're breaking a sweat.
Why would I take my shirt off?
Because you're hot.
Nobody wants to see my boobies.
Oh, I thought you had a shirt on underneath.
Oh, I do have a shirt underneath.
Everybody is live tonight. Too many, and I choose you. Oh, thanks,
Aw.
Jan.
Because we talk about our poops,
Yep. Our food, our
our
poops.
poops.
We like to offend.
We offend people. Yeah, we keep it real.
Yeah.
I'm almost done here anyways. I'm going to watch Housewives again. I got to catch up.
Goodness.
I really wish I knew where my needle nose pliers were. Or your needle nose pliers.
Yeah, we do, Jan.
What?
We talk about normal S ** T. I didn't get alert.
Oh, I did. I just...
Yes, Michelle, we talk about fluffing.
Yep. Pretty much anything you want to talk about, we'll talk about.
Which housewives? You name it, Jan. Gee,
I watch
talk
them all.
about it.
I was a little behind, so I was up late last night. I just couldn't sleep last night. I don't know what was wrong with me. So I got caught up on Housewives of Dallas. I think I'm caught up on all of them. But Vanderpump Rules is coming.
Oh,
It
see, I
starts...
don't like that one.
Oh, I do.
I don't like any of them, actually. I need brain cells.
That's why I watch them. They're mindless TV. You do not have to think. Like, we watched that Mile 22 with Marky Mark and his abs. Now, let's talk about abs. Anyways, it was some kind of CIA movie. I was lost halfway through.
It's not CIA.
Yeah, it was some kind of
It was
Secret
a
Service
government
thing.
op. Yes, but yeah.
Anyways, So, you know, that's when I have to grab the wreathing stuff and keep my mind busy because I couldn't follow it whatsoever. Dave really liked it.
I really liked it. I thought it was a cool movie.
Yeah, but he understands all that stuff. Yeah, me not so much. I like me a good Housewives of Atlanta and...
Watching Garth Brooks live on tonight.
Oh, really? Is he still around? I seen him in concert.
Yeah.
He was really good in concert. Holy, can they make these wires? Why can't they make the wires like the headboard?
See, I was watching, what is that, Bachelor in Paradise. That's the one, I think that is so hilarious.
I watch almost everything on Bravo.
No, I don't
That's
have,
like my go-to channel. You guys have a go-to channel?
no jokes tonight. No, I don't have no jokes tonight because
No, he's
my
too
stomach is full. And it affects my brain. It does.
Alright, I'm going to put hot glue over these ends so we don't have any poking. I don't know, how do you guys... I don't even know. I just make sure I put lots of glue on the end and makes it like a rubber.
RHOC reunion on tonight. I don't know what RHOC is.
It is the Orange County.
Huh?
Housewives of Orange County.
Oh, is it?
Yes. The OC. They're the originals.
What's R stand for?
Real Housewives of Orange County.
Oh, okay.
Come on. Get with the program.
Oh, ouch.
You just fart.
Oh, it was a vibrator. Oh.
What?
No, that's how I mean it.
Okay, it's PG still. Facebook is going to cut us off.
That's not what I meant. Okay.
He ain't right. There, we got it.
I did that one wrong.
You did it real wrong.
I mean, I'm not even going to say nothing else because I'm just going to dig the hole deeper if I do.
Alright. So I pull his sign a little bit down. So Santa's beard just touches the top. I'm going to put just to hold
No,
it.
you didn't.
What?
Michelle, no, you didn't.
No, you didn't what?
My go-to is the Hallmark Channel.
Well, yeah, of course, right
But I do
now.
love Bachelor in Paradise, too.
Who does? Somebody else?
Lisa, yeah.
I love
cooking
all
and
my...
taking dogs out. What were you cutting ribbon with earlier?
Probably my electric scissors, my rotary. Somebody wanted me to say rotary, yay.
No.
You guys are doing trickery.
Trickery and tomfoolery.
Trickery and tomfoolery. I didn't even have to add any more ribbons. I could if I wanted. I hate fluffy
You
ribbons.
miss us all, Suzanne. We're here.
We're here.
You're here. You missed the beginning, but
You missed where we were talking about, you know, our bowel movements and
yeah.
how you just wonder how that comes out of you. I know you all are thinking the same thing. You admire it and think, how did that come out?
Does anybody else think of these things? Like you just...
I think it's just me. I'm just weird.
I always just study the toilet to figure out how it gets down there because, you know, you got to follow the tubes.
What?
When it's flushing down the toilet, because it goes all around these little tubes, right? You wonder how it does it.
Can you imagine our conversations when we're lying in bed? They're pretty much just like we're talking right now. The stuff that comes out is just like, oh my, especially Dave. He knows everything about nothing. Like, he has the most useless information.
It's not useless.
Oh.
There's no such thing as useless information.
Oh, you have useless information. I hate fluffing ribbons.
No such thing as useless information.
But this is just a tiny wreath. This would be perfect, like, definitely perfect for, like, a hospital room or a retirement home or a little apartment. You know, my mom lives in an apartment, and she is genius. I don't know if she's on. I didn't even see.
She was.
Was she? She's, like, totally into wreath making. You guys seen the wreaths she made for my sister and grandparents' graves and stuff. Well, she makes wreaths, and she lives in an apartment building. Because the boards have the holes in them, she actually drills the board right to her apartment door. It's amazing. And she could actually hear people trying to pull it off.
What do you mean she drills it?
She goes through and puts a screw through the board,
Yeah.
right into the door.
Oh my God.
They can't, and she's heard people trying to take them, but they can't get it off, obviously, right? And she's an evil genius. She is.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I had to pick the stiffest ribbon that I could find, right? Like, these things are like poking. So if you live in an apartment and you want to make a wreath for your front door, you need to talk to my mom. She's like a professional at that now. Nobody steals her wreaths. I really hate this 4-inch ribbon. I think I cut them too short. That's my frugalness. You know, I'll probably never ever use this ribbon again, but still, I figured I wouldn't use 12 inches. And I could save that, which I'll never use again. There. Oh, something's lingering. Okay, Santa is done. I could probably put some balls in there. Let's see.
You said balls.
I said balls.
Ornaments.
Ornament, sorry. Ornament, not balls. Ornament. No. No, I think I'm going to leave him like he is. Because he's just little. I don't want it too busy. That's it. That's it. That's all. He's a cute little Santa.
Where do I look for your products? Etsy?
No, we have a website, uniqueinthecreek.com. And you can order right on there.
Lisa, to do a class, it depends on your area and what people are willing to pay.
What was the question? I'm going to quote a little bit of...
So if you were going to offer classes on making a wreath like this, what would you charge?
Oh, well, like this, you know, you got to start with, if you're making a wreath like this, you don't want to, you wouldn't want to offer a wreath like this, because your wreath enhancement, like the gingerbread, I think the gingerbread, don't quote me, but I think she was like $13.99 to begin with. So right there, you're already starting off at $14. And then by the time you get your board, your mesh, your ribbons and everything, you want to do something more simple, like a digital insert wreath class. And you can try, it depends. Like, I had a question today about corporate events. Now, I used to do team building and corporate events and Christmas parties and all that stuff. And I would charge like $30, $35 because I was teaching like 50 people. And I was teaching like basic doing like ruffle method. And I gave them each, 2 different kinds of ribbons. And we'd put the ribbons in. And they would have the Santa face or whatever I was making, or the ruffles and just the Santa hat. And they thought it was just fantastic because we see wreaths all the time, right? Our Facebook's flooded with them. The normal person would, if they could make something, just like the Santa or something, they would just be floored with themselves. Meanwhile, honey, pass me my Santa up there. Meanwhile, you didn't really have to do, what am I trying to say? You're teaching 50 people how to make a wreath at $30, and you don't even have to make a wreath. So you wouldn't charge a whole lot because you're teaching so many people at once. And it depends if you get a board, which is $7. A roll of mesh, you could even use just the value mesh if you wanted. So if somebody made something like this, so this is typically what I taught.
Hold on, I can't get it on there.
Okay, so the digital insert, we just Mod Podged on the board. So I would pre-Mod Podge the faces. They would get 1 roll of deco mesh. They would get a Santa hat, which are from the Dollar Tree. I'd give them a little pick, so you could get, picks from the Dollar Tree and even split it in half. So they just need a little something, to add extra to their hat. And show them how to put the ruffles on. And they think they just created the most beautiful thing they've ever seen because they made it, right? And for us, we look at it and it's like, oh my God, that's so simple. But they're looking at it like, oh my gosh, I would, pay so much money for that. So when you're teaching, you don't really want to gouge, because if you're teaching like 30 people, you really don't want to gouge them, and because you want to be asked back again. So I did a couple Christmas parties, and that's all I had to do, and it spread like that. So I had people contacting me all the time to come do team building and do Christmas parties. So instead of sitting around just eating, I would come in and they would make Christmas wreaths to take home, and they would make it at their Christmas party. So it was actually cheaper for the corporations to do it like that than to, take them all out for dinner. So they would order food in and they would make a wreath and they got to take something home. But, a roll of snowball mesh, $4.99. A digital insert, you can print them off for 50 cents. The board, $7. And the hat is $1. So you're looking at what? $12? So if you're charging $30, still $30 for this times 50, your profit margin is almost 50%. So you're making some good coin in 2 hours without even making a wreath. So you don't want, like I'm saying, if you're doing a big class like that, you don't want to gouge them. Now, if you're doing a smaller class and you're doing it for your friends, of course you don't want to gouge them either, but you do want to make a little bit of, spending money or mad money. Just double your costs because you don't even have to make the wreath. So the only thing they're paying for is your time, not actually your skill to show them how to make the wreath. I don't even know what I'm saying here, but
What did you cut the mesh at for that Santa?
it's just snowball mesh. I have no idea. It's just a roll of snowball mesh.
You don't remember what you cut it at?
I always cut mine at 9 inches.
Oh, okay.
So it's just a roll of snowball mesh, cut at 9 inches. I don't use a wood burner. I just trim up my things. I got Mrs. Santa over there that matches him.
Don't ask me to get up and get it.
Oh, okay. But like I said, you can teach this really cheaply. Same with the snowman. You get a scarf like I did and half a hat. Cut the hat in half and make sure, you give everybody their supplies so you can actually, get clear trash bags and put everybody's supply in a clear trash bag. And you even put their name on it, and you make sure each trash bag has, a pack of zip ties or how many zip ties they're going to need, a hat, a roll of mesh. You've already pre-done the Mod Podge, and a string to hang, to make your hanger. Margie, she does a lot of workshops, and so does Isabel Rivera. They probably can give you some pointers as well. Margie just actually taught kids today. I got to post that picture. You wouldn't believe these kids' wreaths. Oh my gosh. I was floored when she sent it to me. I'm like, oh my God, they were like, these are kids. They look like maybe tweens, 12, 13. So anyways, it's probably a little late for this Christmas, but you might want to think about it next Christmas as your business is growing. Also, the rose. The rose is really easy to teach, especially now that I've cut out the extra zip ties. And when people make a rose, you guys all remember that feeling when you first made your first, wreath or Unique in the Creek wreath or flower. That feeling you get like, oh my gosh, I made that. So people that are not crafty, they get even more out of it than, some of us craftier ones. So, got to keep in mind that, and I keep reminding myself all the time that, because I think, oh my gosh, wreaths, everybody's teaching wreaths, everybody's selling wreaths, only on my Facebook page. And anybody because that's basically what Facebook sees that I follow is wreathing things. So that's all they show me is wreaths. I go on to Dave's Facebook page and there's not a wreath to be found. So, it's keep in mind that Facebook is targeting you on what you search and stuff.
Somebody wants to see
Oh, you guys want to see Mrs.? I did teach you guys, there is a tutorial on how I made Mrs. Claus's bonnet. So again, really easy and cheap. Didn't take long at all to make her bonnet. So this is Mrs. Claus that goes with her, with Mr. And I just added the other half of the pick so they match.
You hold it up more.
Oh, sorry.
Pull it back towards you and hold it up more. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, how about I put them in front of me? So now I have cuter Mr. and Mrs. Clauses on my Facebook, or on our website. But these faces are on there as well. But there's two cuter ones. These are, I did these quite a while ago. They're actually even done on our older boards. But, yeah, so you can make Mrs. Claus's hat. You don't have to buy it on Amazon. I made it really fast and super simple. So you could teach that. I've shown the snowman. Like I said, the season's getting pretty far into the season, but you may want to think about it next year. But definitely if you're thinking about doing workshops, brush up while we're slow, like while wreathing is actually slow. Start brushing up on your flowers and how you're making your flowers and teaching your flowers, because the flowers are going to be huge this spring. They were last year, and we weren't out until the end of April, the beginning of May. So we missed the whole March, April season. So we missed the season actually with all the flower festivals and stuff.
Okay,
So people really don't, and they're just amazed how the roses are made, because you can see them trying to dig in, trying to figure out how you made it, and you know, a non-crafty person will never figure it out. But yeah.
I was just gonna say, Kim said she's new to Wreather. She bought boards and trying to do a red poinsettia and lost right now. I don't know if Kim has joined our other group because they're so helpful there too.
We do have a sister group called Unique Wreath Makers and Unique Wreaths and Workshops, and there's quite a few people in there, and they have a lot of advice for you, and you can post your pictures and everybody will help you. I definitely will help you. You just have to message me, and I can help you. I have quite a few poinsettia ones on there. The poinsettia is basically a sunflower. Now, I did the poinsettia. There's probably 3 or 4 different ways I've done a poinsettia. So I don't know which way you're doing right now. So if you do message me, I will get to you and give you a hand, get you going.
Dave doesn't have a page right yet. I still want to do one after the new year and call it something tentatively like Crafting by the Creek or something like that. But
because we don't have enough to do, right?
At the moment, I don't have a page.
Yeah, so if you're having any problems, I will be doing, in January, I am redoing all the flower tutorials. So they're not going to be like a Facebook Live where we're goofing around and you got to go through our goofing around. So I'm actually doing professional tutorials. So I'm going to have those done in January. So they will be posted probably in February to get you guys started on the spring season using the new boards. So I'll be doing small and the large one.
Okay.
So I'll be doing rose. I'll be doing sunflower. What else am I doing?
I don't know. But here's a couple of the Wreath character boards. How do I get them printed? Can I print them off my color computer?
For the digital centers, you have to have a laser. It's got to be a laser printer, because an inkjet, when you go put the Mod Podge on, the inkjet will just smear, the Mod Podge will just smear your ink. So you have to have a laser, and obviously it's got to be colored, and you got to get them printed on 11 by 17 paper. Now, you can buy printers that print on that, and I'm looking into, I don't even have one. I send my stuff to Staples. I've bumped in a couple of my customers picking up stuff at Staples. So I send my stuff there too. Next year I am definitely going to get, a heavy duty printer. And you want to use, now, I say you can use from 24 to 32 pound paper. And doing all the Mod Podge I've been doing lately, I found that the 32 pound, so the heavier pound, not cardstock, but the heavier pound printer paper, Mod Podge is much, much nicer than, say, a 24 pound that's really thin, because the thin stuff, you can it kind of ripples. If you don't get that really smooth on the surface of the board, you'll start to see rippling. And that doesn't happen with the higher pound paper. So, and I just kind of learned that like from Mod Podging so much for this season. But yes, you have to use 11 by 17 and a laser jet printer. That's why I always recommend just sending it to a print shop, because they can do it much cheaper. You know, the ink for laser jets are really expensive. So, where did I get some printed? I actually, now I shouldn't say that I always use Staples, because I had to do a whole bunch of Santas and everything. And I decided I was going to phone around to some smaller print companies just to see, you know, thought, well, maybe, because Staples charges me $1.30 a sheet. Okay, that's Canadian. So you guys get it way cheaper if you're like at Walgreens or Office Depot or whatever. $1.30 is quite expensive for a printed piece of paper. So I started phoning around, and I found that the smaller print shops, like the mom and pop print shops, were like half the price. So if you're going to print, you know, if you're going to do a workshop, you know, phone around to see what the prices are, because I couldn't believe, I'm like, how much? It was like half the price. So for convenience sake, when I'm doing my personalized digital prints, I still send those to Staples, because it's like literally around the corner for me, and I usually send the kids over. So I'll send my printing over once a day, and then the kids go over and pick it up for me. But when I'm doing, you know, like I have to Mod Podge a whole bunch of Santas, it sounds like, because we're out of stock on the website, I'll get the mom and pop print shop to do those, because I have to do like 100 of them. So, you know, if you are going to do workshops or stuff for next year, make sure you call around. Because these big box stores, they're charging double the price. I couldn't believe it.
So Carolyn, have you tried the iron method? I think we discussed that.
Well, because the board's plastic, I tried the iron method, and it kind of warped the board. I did do a tutorial on Mod Podging. When did I do it? Last week or something. And if you do it like I do it, it comes out perfect. There's no need to iron or anything like that. And now you'll notice some of you will be getting your boards. And now if you got them from Amazon, okay, here's the scoop. We decided when we got the mold, it was completely flat surface, and the Mod Podge wasn't sticking so great. So we decided we're going to rough it up. And that's what we put little stickers on the boards to say, you know, just rough it up with sandpaper. We were at a meeting with the plastics company, and I kind of mentioned that we were roughing up the center, and he's like, why are you doing that? And I said, well, we have to, so that the paper will grip. The Mod Podge will grip to the board. And he's like, well, we can put a texture on there, like sandblast it, so it's like kind of gritty, but not, you wouldn't see it through the paper. And I'm like, you can? And they're like, yeah. So our mold right now has been redone, and you don't have to sand anymore. So you guys won't have to sand. If it doesn't have a little sticker on it that says, you know, sand, you're okay. You don't have to sand it like I've been doing. It's pre-sanded for you. So we're improving like you know, little baby steps. We're learning as we go. Unfortunately, that's the downfall of starting a small business, is as you know, you have to learn as you're going and fix and just keep getting better and better, and eventually it'll be perfect. I think they're pretty much close to perfect now. Like the flower board, the large flower board, perfect. You will not see change again, because everything is tweaked. It's perfect. I love it. And I'm not buying another mold, because they're like $10,000 US. And the character board now is almost perfect. I don't like the little circle that they have in the center, even though it's sanded. So I'm asking them to remove the pin. We'll see. Those little circles that are on the plastic board is the ejector pin, so it's pushed, the board is pushed off the mold. So they need to have some circles, but I don't like that center one, so they're trying to remove that. So just little tweaks that I have to get done. The small flower board, I haven't used it enough to make flowers, so I am going to do a poinsettia on the small flower board and a couple other things before I make a mold with it. Because like I said, the molds are really expensive. They're like 10 grand, well, depending what it is, but it's like 10 grand for the mold, and it costs us like 6,000 US to get them shipped here too.
That's only for the fast.
Yeah, we got the express shipping, so it was like $6,000 US just for the shipping of it. So I want to make sure that the small flower board is perfect before I actually say, okay, let's make the mold for it. But that will happen in the new year, and we will. I'm hoping to have them plastic definitely by the end of February. Okay. For now, the wood's fine, but if you can offer a flower that can go outside, because the deco mesh is plastic too, and if the board is plastic, the whole thing is waterproof, weatherproof, and everything. So that's definitely a bonus for making flower wreaths. So because people can put them outside by their pools, they can put them on their fence, everywhere. So it's going to be a huge seller. So we're on that. And the Christmas tree board will definitely be plastic by, I think, the end of July-ish, we're looking. So it will be plastic by definitely before September for the holiday season for next year. The horse, well, the horse is big, and we don't have enough demand for the horse to make a mold yet. So we'll probably just keep Dave cutting. Got to keep him busy somehow. Oh, thanks, Jan. We're just, slowly, you guys are growing with us. And one nice thing is you can say that, you were right from the start. I know all the people pretty much that has ordered right from the get-go. And they are, like, fabulous designers now. Like, you guys are going to kick some butt in the spring, I know. All the flower tutorials, there is a ton of flower tutorials on there. Now, the only thing you have to do different with the board is I've eliminated that zip tie on the bottom of the petal. So it's a benefit for you guys, and it's also a benefit that you can make them really fast now.
Well, she's just asking, are you going to do flower tutorials to adopt to the new boards?
Oh, yeah, definitely be doing the new boards. Like I said, I'm going to do like professional tutorials where there's not me gabbing and, Dave farting and everything else in the video.
Excuse me.
So you will actually be able to follow along. So I'll be doing the rose, the daffodil, the sunflower, the daisy, all the ones that I have. But if you want to start making your flowers and practicing now, like I said, you can use the tutorials that are on there. The only difference is there's no zip tying at the bottom. Okay, so it's totally eliminated that. And you can put your zip ties in the board. So you can have all your zip ties already in the board. You don't have to put your zip ties on the back. That's another thing we learned as we were going, and it was, a customer that figured that out, and that was like a godsend, because I hated flipping it over and putting the, the head in the hole. So that was Kathy from Kathy's Creations. She did that. It was just total, I love it. So lots of people are playing with things, and, there's different things. People are sending me questions, should I do this? And it's like, most definitely, if you think of an idea, go for it. Because there is a lot of things you can do with these. Like, you never thought you could make a gingerbread girl so cute on a flower board, right? So it's just
I'm not gonna say
different patterns and using different holes. What?
Rochelle says, I'm not going to say it, Dave. She's laughing.
What's she going to say?
I don't know. Probably something about you.
I don't. This gingerbread girl turned out so cute. Now Michelle's going to have to make one. She should be copycat, not copy monkey. I don't know what
Michelle's not going to say, but I'm glad she's not saying
love her.
Because she'll...
Anyways, if you guys have any questions, do not hesitate to contact us. Tanya answers a lot of the questions, but if she doesn't know the answer, she passes it on to me. So one of us will give you the answer. Anyways, how cute is this, guys? Like, really. This is adorable. Anyways, I'm going. And here's Santa. I'll show you Santa. Oh, look at this. I gotta still do this thing. Isn't this pretty? I got this sign at, where did I get this? Walmart. Yep. Walmart. Oh Holy Night. And I am going to be using this mesh with it. So I pulled out the gold and the silver from the thing. So I'm going to do some kind of wreath with this. Probably on the flower board, so I can do lots of ruffles and stuff like that. So I got this on the go. I got a bunch of stuff still to go.
Michelle don't have no flower boards.
Well, you got to get you some. Jump on Amazon. You'll get them tomorrow.
We are not a vendor at Wreath Makers, no.
No, we decided we're not going to be a vendor because it's in New Orleans. We'd have too much stuff to ship down there. I ain't driving.
We are going though. We are a vendor at
we are going to be a vendor at the craft one. Crafters Convention.
Yeah.
Because that drive is not so bad. But I was not driving with all this stuff.
You prefer deco mesh or fabric mesh for the flowers?
Well, that's funny you asked that because I ordered a roll of every yellow that Craft Outlet has. Because I wanted to see, because they have all different kinds, right? So I wanted to see which one I prefer. And so far I don't like really any of them. I did order some fabric mesh frays, like a ton. So I will let you guys know which mesh I prefer. I bought some yellow. It has like white jute in it. That might make a pretty sunflower. I ordered the Value, just the Value. I think it's the Value Deco Mesh, which is cheaper. It doesn't have any metallic in it. So I'm going to try them all, and I will let you know what my preference is. I also ordered a whole bunch from Paper Mart, and Paper Mart had the yellow, the bright yellow with metallic. So if you plan on making sunflowers, guys, keep an eye on the stock of the deco mesh because you're gonna have to order it early. Any of the spring colors, you're gonna have to start ordering it early, especially if you want to teach classes. Get your stock. Like my Christmas stuff, I buy in the summer. You know, I bought all my spring mesh. When did I buy it? Like 3 weeks ago? No, I bought it Black Friday. Because there was a coupon too, so I bought tons of purple and pink and yellow, but that's pretty much just for my Canadian customers. There's no benefit really for my American customers to buy my mesh because I get it from where you guys get it, and you guys can get it cheaper without buying it through me. And if you want to buy your boards at the same time as your mesh, then go to Trendy Tree, and because Trendy Tree has great mesh. And you can buy your board and your mesh all at the same time from Trendy Tree. So we pretty much covered all the bases. So if you need boards really fast, we have them on Amazon. The small boards will be on Amazon. If you're not in a hurry, you can order them from us.
Do you get orders faster from Amazon?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, most definitely. You get them like the next day or something. It's at Amazon Prime. So if you're a Prime member, you'll pretty much get it the next day. Jacqueline Goldfinch is watching. Hi, my Sil. Are you watching from Disney? She's probably going to say yes. And she just went to the Christmas party at Disney. I hope you took pictures. Yeah, so they're Amazon, or you can, if you're ordering a bunch of mesh, you can order them on your boards on Trendy Tree with your mesh. So you get it all in one order. And that is it. I am tired. I'm going to eat chocolate cake.
No, you're not. That's my chocolate cake.
No, I'm eating some. I'm waiting to see what my Sil says.
She's not saying nothing. She don't
I
want
know.
to talk. She's just watching. She's creeping.
And that really nice person gives you fresh buns. Thanks, Deb. She's in line at Pirates. What, the ride?
So
she's in line at Disney.
She's in line at Disney and decides to throw on the live.
So you decide to come on my live to tell me that you're in line at Disney for a ride? That's really nice. What a nice sister-in-law you are.
Let them eat cake. I don't know if I can eat any. That's my cake and I don't want her to eat it all on me.
That cake is huge.
I know.
You'll never eat all that. And it's like 4 layers. Well, hurry up home, Sil. I miss you guys. Oh, I know. They were fresh. I squished them, Deb. Oh, there she is. Good night, guys. Okay, guys. We'll talk to you soon. I will, I have a bunch of running around to do in the morning. Afternoon, you guys might meet Tanya. My best friend, Tanya and Tammy are coming over tomorrow. We're making centerpieces, so I'll see if they'll let me do us live, a Facebook Live. Maybe. But I will do that method I used on the Santa and the gingerbread. Where's my Sil? She didn't see the gingerbread. Wait, hold on a second, Sil. Look at this. Sil is stand for short. Is she gone?
She's back.
Look, Sil, look what I made.
Oh,
How
she's
cute
gone.
is she? Show your mom.
I think she's gone.
Oh. Anyways. All right, guys. We'll talk to you guys. Night owl. We'll talk to you tomorrow. I'll post the video. Okay? Talk to you soon.